Well, hello everyone, I am Fracture, and this is Let's Play Sacred on the PC. In the last game, we had just restarted. That's not a bad thing. I played to about level 5 on Bronze, which is easy, and then restarted the game importing my character and started on Silver. That's a little earlier than recommended. The FAQs say I should really do that around level 20. The thing is that if you play in Bronze, the game gets quite easy quite fast, and you're not getting the best of equipment because you're in the easy level. So I may have done it a little early, but so be it. I've overwritten the save game, so I've kind of forced myself down this path now. I hadn't intended to do that, but that's what I did, so let's hope it doesn't get too hard for me. So far, it's not bad. And we've already gained 2 levels since I did it, so no complaints there either. But one of the things I will do is take the time to replay some of these areas, make sure I get all the experience I can. Stand and deliver your money or your life. So, sorry guys, it's quite early. I woke up, so I decided to continue this. I have my coffee, so I'm ready to go. But my brain has not started yet. So, about the only thing I can talk about at the moment is the inability, well there you go, the inability to talk about things. So, parts of this game and play through and let's play, maybe a little on the quiet side. Ooh, let me switch over. There's got to be a key for that. Get over here, get over here, get over here. Thank you. Oh wow, this guy I need to deal with.
Just wait, thief. When I am done with you, you will need a new nickname.
Okay, well that's actually promising. I actually like a game where there's the potential of dying, and playing in Bronze there really wasn't.
Look out!
I might have jumped ahead of myself here. Health. So there's 2 things I can do. I see my skill has recharged. I was thinking it hadn't. I've got that mass effect. Group area effect is what I'm thinking of, not mass effect. Okay, so that takes care of this area. Now there's a way through up here, and I can take care of that cave. Now I think that cave might actually be a bit of a challenge. We'll see. Did I see another guy down here? Yeah, perhaps not. I gotta say, I like that they repeat your health on the ground around you there. That's kind of handy. It's not the first game I've played that did that, but I do like when they kind of rub it in like that. Is it, it's been so long since I played, is it WoW that does that? Put your health on the disc around you? I can't remember.
Look what we have here. A rat on 2 legs.
Oh, should have waited just a second longer. Okay, and there's another level.
And you are surprised that I tire of this world?
stuck on the rock. I'm trying to click on that. There we are.
Stand and deliver! Look out!
Now, Potion of Undeath is kind of a strange one. I'll have to see what that does. Is it a poison against undeath? Does it summon undeath? I don't know. Clearly it's not something you drink once you die. Alright, before I head into this cave, I think I will take a moment to do my level. Might come in useful. So we gain 2 skills. Again, I don't know what causes me to gain 1 or 2, or did I just leave a skill point from last time? I can't remember. Now, I'm having trouble remembering, of course, so I'm thinking we decided these are magic and these are combat. The color suggests and the position suggests they're separated like that, so maybe I should put some into magic because I am liking this skill and some of these others are probably just as good, so I think I'll put this time catch up on these other ones. Put one in magic and one in agility. Attack and defense are of course going to be very helpful as the game progresses. Now I was putting points into physical regeneration and it does seem to help, but it doesn't tell you how much it accelerates by, so I'm kind of doing that blindly. Mental regeneration for the time being seems to be about right. You know, I'm not going long periods without being able to use these skills, so. Let's see. Effects of poison, dexterity. Well, I'm going to put yet another point in that. Be that good or bad. And let's save the game. It's overwritten again. Yeah, okay. That's how I overwrote the other quick save accidentally. When you come into the screen, it actually clears that off for you, meaning you don't realize that you're overwriting a game versus creating a new one. If you want to create a new save slot, you have to go to the bottom, and there's this empty save slot you can use. So that's a little bit non-intuitive. The other non-intuitive thing is on the save screen it's got the load button at the top, so it's easy to reload an old save accidentally instead of saving the game. And we've all done that with games where it's like F5 to load and F6 to quick save, and you end up quick saving or quick loading instead of quick saving.
Oh!
In the habit, like in Divine Divinity, when you walk towards, or actually walk through doors that weren't locked, they would open for you. In this game, you've actually got to click on all the doors to get them to open. Okay, let's see how, oops, difficult this is. And the estimation is not very.
No one give up! Go on, go on! Move, move!
Okay, this guy is level 10.
It's time to shut you up forever.
But I seem to be getting the better of him. I don't know, that physical regeneration Yeah, it seems to be how fast it counts. It's not a percentage, so that is going to have diminishing returns unless I continue to put a lot of points into it. You know, even if that was counting twice as fast and I had twice as much health, it's, I don't know. I don't know if there's value in it. I think we'll leave it the way it is and we'll start putting points elsewhere now. Whoops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do. And you can see the recharge rate as these bubbles refill. It's actually quite fast at the moment.
It's time to shut.
Oh, shoot. Actually, I think I'm going to reload. And we described the reason I'm going to reload in the previous game. I'll go over it again, though. There's actually quite a few varying penalties for dying, and in this game I'm going to probably do this far more often than I just resurrect. You don't resurrect back in town as it appeared. That was just sort of a glitch of me going back to the main menu. You resurrect on the spot, I believe. No, I might be wrong. Well, we'll find out later. In either case, when you die, you lose gold, and it's a percentage of your gold and can get quite extensive. And there's also this thing called survival. And let's see if I can find it. Every time I do this, I lose it. Survival bonus. There we are. Survival bonus increases with time. So since we've been playing, it's got up to 8%. And as it reaches 100, I'm getting benefits for fighting because I've survived so long. And then when you die, it drops back to 0, and it takes a long time to recharge. And I think you're seeing part of it there. Survival bonus is 8%. Weapon bonus is 102%. So I think, I'm guessing, but I'm thinking I'm getting a 2% weapon bonus because I've survived. My survival bonus has crept up to 8%. So I don't want to lose that survival bonus. And if I've done a recent quick save, it's preferable for me to just restart. So those of you that don't like that kind of approach, sorry. It's actually how I play most games anyway, let's play or not. I've said this a few times, the usual end state for me when I finish a game is having an inventory full of hundreds and hundreds of health kits. And so I think this wizard will be actually quite easy to beat. I just have to be a little more careful, and I have plenty of health potions, and the health potions are very effective at the moment because I do have low health. So it was just sloppiness. And I see this guy has a poisoned sword. And I don't know how effective poisons are to me. One of my skill points is dealing with poison, so I have a feeling it has a noticeable effect.
No one give up. No one give up.
So the other thing I need to do is just check my inventory, see if I've got anything, because she won't automatically equip better armor if you pick something up where you don't have anything. So the next time I pick up boots, for example, she'll equip them automatically, but then won't change them. And I'm going mostly by price here because there's so many various stats, 661 and 405. So on the surface, these appear to be better greaves. Now, they affect my movement speed. Slow me down by 3% versus don't slow me down at all. 9% to defense, agility +1. Agility's kind of nice. But let's go ahead. And this slowdown thing where it says speed minus 3%, it does have an effect, a real effect. I do remember when I played this 3 years ago, you can have some really nice armor, but you're just slogging it around to the point of being really annoying that he's walking so slow. Now you can buy horses, but that has problems of its own. Every time you want to fight, you got to get off the horse. So if you're riding your horse through new areas, frustrating big time. You outran it, you scum. Wow. I got a quick save before I get to him. I think part of that is that he's firing fire at me. And I'm not very fireproof. So one more time, I still think this guy is manageable. Oh, it's space for a health potion. I was hitting 1. Okay. Q. Oh, well, this is weird. E. R. Okay, well, actually, with my hand where it is, that's actually quite good. Space for health, and then QWER for the other ones. Okay, that actually does make sense. The other thing I can do is switch over to this.